Alrighty then, welcome back to another episode of Satisfactory. As you can see, I actually started working on the frames. Well, I started working. I made the machine that actually is building the first frameworks for the phase 2. Which leaves us with the third thing we need, which currently is still locked behind research, which, well, let's go and do that now, shall we? You know what? I actually need to paint all of these at some point. Just give it like a different color. Just so I can differentiate all of the cubes that I currently have. Because it is getting harder and harder to discover which object is where. Anyway, oop. Ow. Okay, I just broke my legs. Anyway, here we are. I already collected everything for jump pads, so...
Milestone reached. The Fix-It jump pad combines high technology and innovation for optimized factory traversal and an ideal travel experience. Clarification. Ideal travel experience not guaranteed, individual results may vary. Pioneers are responsible for all workplace accidents resulting from jump pad usage.
Alright, and then here we have automated wiring. So, oh wait, I need to wait for 4 minutes until I have, until I can actually hand in the next things I need. Oh. Dang, me expanding my platform made it so that I can no longer easily access the area with the zipline. I'll do something about it later. For now, let me grab 100 pipings, the 200 rotors, which is going to be an issue because I'm only crafting a certain amount, and the frameworks. There we go. So the concrete got the pipes, just need the rotors and the frameworks, which were there. I'm currently using the frameworks though, so I might need to stop that process right now. Yeah. Manually grabbing all of this is probably not gonna go over well. But I do need to try and get everything. There we go. And then the rotors, which were made here. Okay, more than 100%. Good. No, wait. There. And now to wait for the steel to come, for the bolt to return in for me to grab another 100 rotors. And ready to launch. There we go.
Milestone reached. The Miner Mark II allows extraction of resources from nature to fix it at twice the speed of the Mark I model. Miners can be directly upgraded to Mark II without removing the Mark I model, just like conveyor belts and other upgradable infrastructure. Unfortunately, setting up the production of advanced steel parts and project part number 3, automated wiring, will not be as easy. Every moment you delay reduces the chances of saving humanity. I will not show you the predictions, it would only demotivate you.
Okay, so what do I need? I need scrap stuff for assembler because apparently I don't have enough. Reinforced plate, this is a normal. These are reinforced. And the rotors, of course. There we go. Let's see. For now, place it here. What do I need? I need a stator and cables. Now, of course, I am not producing cables at all right now. Well, I'm not producing cables in a automated fashion, so I do need to do that as well. And for stators, I need cables and piping. Okay. So it's time to set up all of the basic things for the... Oh, let me remove this wire. I don't think the wire was necessary at all, so... There. Nope, it was. No wait, all of these are still working. Okay, it wasn't. Good to know. But yeah, I'm gonna have to make a line for the wires, then the cables, and then I can make the stators. So I guess I'm gonna be starting with removing these constructors first. It's finally finished. This took a lot longer than I expected to. Basically, I had some issues with my energy supply, so yeah, I spent a couple of hours having to work on improving my energy. But we do seem to now produce a lot more than that we were used to, so hey, useful. Anyway, next up I want to do some more research because, well, phase 2 is slowly filling itself. I mean, we're already at nearly 20 of the 100 wires. And it's just the framework that is being a bit slow, but, you know, I want to work on first the expanded power infrastructure because I do want the power towers and the power storage. Especially now that I'm using a lot of energy. Might be really handy to have batteries. And after that, probably blueprints just to make my life easier. Because I can then just copy paste stuff, I believe. Yeah, this is copy pasting. And then hypertubes. And then hopefully we are done with this research before phase 2 is complete. So let's go. 2000 wires. That's gonna take a while. Let's see. Maybe not. I mean, yeah, no, I'm only using pair 1, so. I only need 500 more. But the rest of these are also filling up real neatly, so it shouldn't be too much. What I should do is improve the belts here at least. Damn it. Because I improved the belts, I can no longer just easily sneak through the hole there. There we go. Improved wiring. Now I believe that one of the problems is that I'm not producing a lot of copper. But I'm also not mining a lot, apparently. Oh, now I see. There we go. Anyway, I needed... Oh yeah, I need another thing, apparently. Let's see, what do I need for the encased industrial beams? I need concrete and steel beams. Well, lucky for me, I have a bunch of concrete, because I moved my concrete maker. And I still have, like, you know, 2 entire rows full of stacks of concrete, so be handy to have. I guess I'll just have the beams be moved over to here. And then I will make an encased beam producer over here. And then I also need 100 beams and 200 frames, as well as 500 more wires. Let's see how that's going. Well, I'm gonna increase my production of steel beams now. There we go. And then I need to also put in a splitter again. What is that? Here it is. Ooh. So I guess I found out why it is that my the second project part is not going so quickly. 30 beams per minute, I'm not producing enough at all. But same goes for the modular frames, but that's because I also only have like one. So yeah, I'm gonna have to finish a couple of these buildings now. So let me just do that. No, this isn't right. What? There we go. Come on. There we go. We doubled it now. But yeah, I'm gonna have to wait until I'm producing the full 200 frames, the steel beams, which, I mean, improving the logistics already has improved the amount being produced, so, you know, it's on its way. It just needs a little bit more time. I might also just do this, wait for there to be an entire stack, and then maybe upgrade some of this into tier 3 already. Might actually be a really smart idea. Anyway, time for me to do a lot of upgrading and finishing off other builds. And let's just deposit the last bit. There we go.
Milestone reached. After several pioneers started exhibiting traumatic responses to power blackouts, Fixit developed mitigation tools recommended by your local therapist. Power storages can hold excess power to delay or prevent blackouts in the eventuality that your factory's power consumption exceeds production. To simplify, these are rechargeable batteries. Power towers carry power lines for significantly greater distances than poles, facilitating factory expansion and exploitation of this environment for the good of Fixit and humanity.
Wow. Anyway, we need 5 of these. We need a bunch of steel beams. Where did I have them again? This way. And then we also need modular frames and a bunch of wires. There we go. Modular frames are probably going to be a little bit of a problem. Or maybe not. We already seem to be stacking up. Well, we're basically making a couple of extras already. Again. Copper wires was over here again. I should move this sideways platform a little bit closer here, giving me like more space to work. Another thing here, factory. Well, crap. I thought I had more in my inventory. Oh well, there we go. Now the thing is, where do I want to build the storage for the power? I mean, I could do it here simply because it is a good thing to have it near the rest of my building. So for now, there. We are slowly charging, and in an hour it will be fully charged right now. Cool. Pretty good. And then we have the tower. Ooh, that's a big one. That is a very big build. How am I gonna do this? Because that's kind of thing. I do want to build one right here or something, and then go all the way to the power station over there and over there. But I gotta figure out how I'm gonna do that. And I also need to wait until I have more steel, because again, steel is kind of being a bit of a annoying thing to get. Ignore that standing. I'm not gonna ignore that. I was gonna say ignore that it's standing in the air, but no. I need more steel beams. Yay. Well, let me also immediately look up a new research. Hypertubes and the blueprint. I think I'll go for the blueprint. Again, being able to just build a couple of things. Well, being able to build entire parts of my factory rather than each thing one by one, I think is gonna help me with building a lot. Yeah, right now, again, I'm just waiting for the modular frameworks to finish, but it's being so slow. Like, we are producing 2 per craft because I have. No, wait, I have. I thought I expanded to 2 per 2 assemblers, but apparently I didn't. Oh well. Let me just grab 200 from the machine because, well, we need to. There, 500 wires. And 1,000 concrete, also pretty easy to do. And I do hope that once we complete phase 2, that I would actually be able to create even better belts, because my wires really need it. Oh boy. I need about 100 more. Well, it seems like this has stopped crafting them, so... There we go. Then 1,000 concrete, which... Well, I already made a bunch. Again, when you make concrete, you might as well put a crate for it down, because you're gonna use a lot of it. Still do. Here's the thing. There we go. Yeah, 500 framework. We'll have to do it later. Now, I think there should still be some projects left to research. Starting with silver. Yes. Because again, we have a couple of things we need to blow up. So, like powder's probably gonna research explosions.
Completed. Black powder recipe unlocked. New sulfur research available.
Yeah, there we go. Problem is, I am gonna have to craft it. Fuel, which we don't make yet, so... let's craft silica. Oh well, research silica.
Research completed. Silica recipe unlocked. New quartz research available.
Nothing interesting to say about it? Okay.
Research completed. Quartz crystal recipe unlocked. New quartz research available.
Okay, I think I'm gonna be working on a crystal refinery now. Again, having to wait for the frames and everything, and the other frames for both the blueprint and the phase 2. It's gonna take a while. Might as well then make the well, might as well go search for raw quartz and basically make the raw quartz the two things we just made. So silica and the braided quartz. That's all the way over there. Oh, there's also over here. Normal. Okay, I will have to check what I'm gonna do with that. I think I'm gonna have to go out and find a lot of these places first. But first, let's finish the blueprint machine. And the question is, do I ship it all the way over here, or do I make it there and then ship the two products? All of these are good questions. There we go.
Milestone reached. Blueprints reduce repetitive building tasks, further optimizing your progression towards saving Earth, with its beautiful ecosystems, abundant natural resources, and sunsets over frolicking puppies and kittens. The blueprint designer allows you to build and combine structures once and then duplicate that configuration effortlessly. Any complaints about the spatial restrictions will only reveal your own inefficiencies.
Okay. Anyway, I'm gonna set off and make these machines. Once I have actually collected everything I need. I really hope that these blade runners are gonna be useful. There we go.
Blade runners unlocked. Equipped to run faster, jump with greater force, and decrease fall damage that might otherwise have lowered your value to fix it.
That's good. I just need rotors and more frames. Well, I was gonna go to the frames anyway, because we are nearly done with the crafting of all of them. Wow. There, and... Woo! Did it. There we go. So yeah, we're nearly done with phase 2. Which is amazing, actually. Meaning that we have more research projects to do. I just need to finish hypertubes first. But I should already have all of the hypertube stuff in my inventory as well, so... Well, here's hoping that we... Oh, there we go. I needed 3 of these. Gonna take 5 just in case, and I needed 2 more. These also gonna take 5. And that should be enough. Now, let's first send off all of this into space. And with this, we seal ourselves up for phase 2. There we go.
Welcome to the Project Assembly Pioneer Progress presentation. Congratulations, the Phase 2 project part shipment is now ready for delivery. On delivery, Phase 2 will be completed and the construction dock will be constructed. After completion of Phase 2, the technologies of Tiers 5 and 6 will become available in the hub. These might feel intimidating after your previous experience, but rest assured that you would not be here if you were entirely incompetent. Highlights are oil production, railway transportation, the jetpack, and many more. Completing Phase 3 of Project Assembly is your next main objective. Just remember to focus on producing and delivering the project parts, and Fixit's faith in you will be strengthened.
Okay, there we go. Let's watch. And launch. Would you look at that?
Phase 2 of project assembly completed. You have been performing more adequately under pressure and are closer than ever to saving the day. Perhaps you were the right choice for the job. Time will tell. You will now enter Phase 3 of project assembly. Continue as you are, and there should be no issue. For humanity. For Fixit.
There we go. So yeah, 2,500 first off frames. I'm gonna be busy with that for a while. Definitely need to up the amount that we are making, but well, that's just finishing the shack that we have to actually make them. And probably also improve all of the other that produce the materials we need, so yeah. Probably also gonna need a better tier of logistics. Anyway, we still have hypertubes to do. Launch.
Milestone reached. By adding hypertube entrances at both ends of hypertubes, pioneers can achieve two-way travel between locations. They are also % safer than jump pads. You dreamed of moving across factories like valued resources, such as rocks and water, and Fixit listened to your dreams. We watched them. We took extensive notes. Hypertubes. Because Fixit makes pioneers' closely monitored dreams come true.
So yeah, with that, we have tier 4 done. And we have, well, Mark 5 logistics here. But they're gonna require rubber, which we can't make yet. Because we need to make oil. Which is gonna require motors, which we do have a thing for. Good. But I'm not gonna do that with this episode. It's all tier, this next tier, tier 5 and 6. I'm gonna start on that next episode. For now, I want to finalize some of the things we currently have. Ooh, I'm actually running really fast. And jumping higher. Good. Let's see, what was some of the things I still want to do? Well, yeah, I'm basically just going up my factory and, well, I have a lot of unfinished work to do. Like, I have so many more walls to for a start. Then I also have the plates factory, which I was somewhat busy at. Basically, I don't think I've ever showed off this, but yeah. We're basically starting with building on top of the first one. And what I'm supposed to do now is basically go out here and do the same thing down there. Oh yeah, it's already connected. I basically make 4 more constructors for the plates and have them go into here, which is linked up with the belt down here. As you can see. Though what I also need to do is turn all of this into 3. Which is going to require a lot more steel. So yeah, basically right now there's a whole bunch of stuff I still need to do, a whole bunch of backlog to work on. But one of the things that it's... oh, right, yes. I basically made a better storage area. I do think that I might actually need to start updating the highway out here. Another thing I can do is actually remove all of this. Because I do now have the giant power lines, which, well, are also my new... oh, crap. Never mind. So my entire base was not hooked up to the new power lines yet. Whoopsie. That was stupid. But now it should just all be fine again. Do I have a way up? It isn't. No, I don't. Oh boy. Let's see if I can make it again. But yeah, there's a whole bunch of stuff I need to do in terms of finalizing some builds, increasing the amount of production in certain cases, like with the plates, because the plates don't seem to basically go smoothly anymore. Although, I mean, now that I have actually added tier 3s, it does actually seem to have improved the platage. No, never mind. Oh, maybe. I definitely think I'm gonna have to grab a bunch of steel beams and improve. So, yeah. We are now at phase 3, which great. Let's look at some of the other research, because I went too quickly into oil processing while waiting for the AI to finalize speaking. Let's see. What else do we have? Logistics, fluid packaging, which probably is to make it easier to transport. Petroleum power. I love that Cavarium is only now scannable, if you didn't find it in the world. Industrial manufacturing, which gives us tier 4 inputs. But as you can see, modular engines and adaptive control units, which are two things we need. Oof. Then we also have monorail technology, which, okay. Off signals, tier 2 blueprints designer. I still need to make the tier 1 one, so great. And better pipelines, which allow me to move more fuel. So basically, they're fluid logistics, Mark II. A whole bunch of stuff I would really love to have, because it does seem to be really handy to have on hand. What else was there to research? Right, smokeless powder. And Nobilis detonator. You know what? I'm gonna make a black powder factory next time as well. Because I do need black powder. Because most likely it's gonna be used for smokeless powder. Which I would need for a rifle. And I do want that rifle. And I also want the Nobilis detonator. But I do think that if I'm gonna build a gunpowder factory, that I will have to make a separate site. So I want to go out and actually find myself a neat little spot. There were some other stuff I still wanted to do as well. And now that I have the Blade Runners, it actually makes it a lot easier to just walk towards it. So let me just quickly do that. Oh, crap. Right. That's a spawner. Oh man, where is it? Oh, found it. It's just right next to all the poison blooms. That thing scared me, holy shit. Let's go.
This is a shrine.
The astrobiologist Dr. D.M. Mercer was the first to recognize the presence and probable nature of these alien artifacts. These chain-melted state spheres are named in his honor. Each sphere emits a unique signal. Research it in a MAM to establish locally appropriate classification and application.
DM Mercer. I assume that's going to be a reference to Matt Mercer. And then specifically the season 2 of the D&D campaign. Oh wait, ma'am, that's all the way over here. Ow. Hey, less fall damage. Good. Alien technology. Start the research. Mercer sphere.
Mercer sphere analysis completed. Established local planetary signature of massage 2, AB, in the local Mercer sphere signals, allowing them to be tracked by the object scanner. Mercer spheres can also transmit data between specific.
Witness our scripture. Witness our windows. Have you come to defile our shrine? Sing us a song.
Arguing the existence of intelligent alien life. While Fixit has figured out the method, all of the original data is still untranslatable.
Maybe I should work towards getting a rebar gun first. Nah. 4 extra inventory slots, maybe I should go for that. We need to find Sam. You know what? All of that's gonna be for another time. Right now, I'm just gonna focus on finalizing my factory, improving my factory, actually finishing off some of the builds, and yeah, from that point onward, I'm gonna focus on getting gunpowder, or at least getting the explosive powder. What's it called again? Black powder. Yeah. Gonna make it its own little factory. I just need to check. Do I have a place where I have coal and sulfur next to each other? Other than here. Well, we have silver there. What about coal? Right, all of these were coal, wasn't it? Yes, it was. So we do have a spot where we could build it here, right next to the river. But that's all gonna be for next time. With this, I hope y'all enjoyed, and I'll see you all next time.